What's up guys, thank you for watching and welcome to another Resident Evil 6 scale unboxing. So this is actually my second unboxing for the channel, I believe. The first one was the Mr. X by War Story. If you haven't seen that already, go check it out. So today we have Albert Wesker from Resident Evil 5. Just a pre-warning, this is a much older figure. It has been opened before, so I know it's going to look a bit old and frayed, but we'll be able to see what we get in the box and have a good look at this figure. So, first of all, the box. Nice gloss finish on one side, bit of a rough matte finish on the other. We have a picture of Wesker. This is from in the game. This is him as a video game character. On the back, we have pictures of the figure itself. Nice head sculpt here with his glasses. Picture of Wesker, Chris, and Sheva. Two of the other figures are available. There are, of course, more. For example, Jill and the Stars versions of Chris, Wesker, and Jill. Here we have a few information about the people that worked on the figure. Warning sign, do not swallow the small pieces. I swear I won't. I do love this stuff here. 48, man, he must be getting on a little bit by now. And obviously an explanation of Wesker if you don't know who he is. If you don't, why are you buying this figure? Come on guys. Alright, so let's open her up. So these older figures, I'm quite a fan of the way that they open. I like that little opening sleeve there. So nice interior to the box. This is where you fight Wesker when he's got the Stinger missiles. Well, where you use the Stinger missiles. On the side here, we've got a pack of accessories, which is mainly weapons. On the other side is a picture of the figure himself. So what we're going to do now is we can get him out of the box and we'll show you everything that he comes with. Alright, there we go. So this is Wesker. It's everything he comes with. Before we go to the figure itself, we're just going to take a quick look at the accessories. Now, one thing I say about these older Hot Toys figures is they came with a lot of accessories, man. I mean, look at this. We've got a Stinger missile launcher. We've got a MP5, it looks like, the Hydra shotgun, Magnum 1, Magnum 2. I cannot, for the life of me, oops, get back in there, remember the names of these two different Magnums. We've got his Beretta, his Stars Beretta as well, that he seems to carry from game to game. A pretty hench commando knife, jeez, look, I don't remember him having that in the game. And of course, the holster. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There is meant to be a phone here. It was here, I saw it a second ago. It must have dropped out somewhere. And of course, the holster for the phone. All right, that's the accessories. Now, let's have a look at this big guy. Pop that off. Boom, and here he is. So you can see that, yes, he comes with a lot of accessories, but in terms of actual, like, hands and such, not a lot. I mean, to be fair, that's fine. I prefer the guns, but, you know, a few more, like, motion hands would be nice. So he has two fisted hands here in the sides. I can't even get the other one out. So we've got two of these. Pretty standard for most figures. He does come with some sunglasses. I mean, he has to, he's Wesker. Oh, you feel flimsy. Alright, sunglasses. And, get out of here. The figure himself. And of course, the stand. Alright, let's have a look at Wesker then. Here we go. Here's the man himself. And look at the head sculpt. That is great. It's pretty accurate to the video game. I mean, it must be difficult to make head sculpts of video game characters. Maybe it's easy. I don't know. All right, back of the head. I do have to say that this line here is a little bit glaringly obvious. Where's that little? It's got a bit of black dandruff. So yeah, that line there is quite obvious, which is a bit of a shame. But again, he's quite old now. We're talking over 10 years. All right, moving on. So we can see Wesker himself. He is currently in his jacket. This jacket is removable, so you can display him without the jacket, which we'll show you later. I am going to put him through a couple of poses, so you'll be able to see it there. Jacket-wise, it's quite a flimsy material. I think it's meant to be leather in the game, but obviously here they haven't used that. It is showing a bit of wear, as you can see on the sides here, and I believe around the arms there's going to be a bit of wear. But again, you know, 10 years, man. That's a long time. There's an old jacket. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Wesker. So all we're going to do now is we're going to get him into a few poses so you can see what he looks like on display. Catch you in a minute, guys. Alright, so here we have Wesker himself. This is the first pose that I've tried, and Not gonna lie, it took me a while. He's obviously an older figure, as you can tell by the some of the bits on him. In terms of mobility, double jointed elbows, so you can get a good arm bend there, as you can see. So we've got him reaching up to take off his sunglasses, as he is so wont to do in many of the games. He's holding his classic Albert Stars gun as well. And he's just in a casual walking pose. So this is a nice, easy to pull off museum pose that wouldn't put much stress on the figure. I've noticed obviously with my one there is a bit of wear. The material I don't think was designed to last for long. In fact, his black collar seems to have ripped off. But anyway, this is a nice, simple, classic walking Wesker pose. On to the next one. Alright, so I finally got into another pose. This this took a while. I think I dropped both of these guys. They fell off the end of the table like 3 or 4 times. So I thought I'd get Jill in her battle suit here as well, along with Wesker. Because to be quite honest, I mean, Wesker doesn't have many different... Right then, so I finally got him in another pose. Here I decided to pose him with Jill. Similar to that iconic unveiling scene where the Hawk Lady turns out to be Jill Valentine in disguise. This is a pre-battle pose. Now, both are older figures, so they're a little bit limited in articulation. But here I've managed to get Jill into a bit of a fight stance, almost like she's ready to pounce, because you know how she's kind of somehow a super acrobat in that scene. And Wesker's standing behind her, looking menacing, and calculating and planning as ever. So this is our next stand. This is possibly how I'm going to display these figures inside the display cabinet. The one thing I'll say with Wesker, it's quite a safe pose. It puts a little bit of strain on the coat, but not too much. However, Jill, I'm a bit worried if I keep her in this position, the suit will eventually crack. Luckily, I got her and she's in really, really nice condition. The suit, nothing's peeling off, it's all really good, unlike Wesker, whose fabric seems to be peeling off quite a lot. The only thing I'd say about Jill is her ankles are a little bit weak, and she only has single jointed elbows, which can be a bit of a pain in terms of posing. But there we go, that about wraps up Wesker. I hope you enjoyed today's unboxing. If you did, please give me a subscribe on YouTube, and always click the bell button. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye. All right, just quickly, there was one thing I forgot to mention about this guy, and it's quite important to be fair. So if we pop his head off, there we go. You can see that this bit is actually a light up function. So if I just lower this slightly, twist that to the side, it lights up. Let's get his head back on. And we have some scary glowing eyes. All right, there we go, guys. That is truly the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll hopefully see you in future videos.